Hey, good morning, guys. This one is going to be a tough one. Yesterday was an extremely emotional day, and a lot of it really, I left with a very heavy heart. Um, a lot of us definitely have unique lives, and we have different things that happen. And I know I do my best to put out a lot of positive and good things because I really do feel that that is the way to attract amazing things into your life and amazing opportunities into your life. But sometimes things get left behind, and I have things that, have been left behind, and, and they're family members. There's my brother and my daughter. And, some things are out of your hands. And I'm doing my best to try and, right now, to create some sort of bridge, some sort of way of connecting. Um, I'm not sure what happened with me and my brother. Something that happened. It's hard to pinpoint. I'm assuming it's got to be like 20 years of something that created friction, and that friction has never been healed. Are we the same people as we were back then and 20 years ago? No, we're definitely not. But we're holding on to whatever it is. Um, we keep feeling we're those same people from before. And I'm not really sure how to move forward, but I feel that this is one start. To put it out there. I've learned a lot this weekend. Very emotional, very deep, very soul building is how I kind of put it. And, a lot of times you cannot move forward if you got these weights on your back. You need to cut them loose in order to allow yourself to float, allow yourself to fly. And I really, really would love to create some sort of bridge that starts the healing or letting go of whatever it was and starting fresh. Because I'm a true believer of who you're becoming and not who you were. I'm a true believer of where you are can always be changed by the decisions you make for tomorrow. I'm a true believer of that. And it is not my way or his way. It's whatever way we both can come together and create to move forward. I do miss my brother. I looked up to him being the younger brother, or being the older brother, sorry. He was always the outgoing guy. He could connect with anybody. He got himself in a lot of trouble, but that's okay. That's what kids do, right? I was the older brother who protected him, made sure he was okay, always tried to keep the family together. But it's been a long time. I'm not sure what happened, but a year and a half ago, or a year ago, or whatever it was, we were, messaging, and then it just ended. And I don't know why. I really don't. It just stopped. I know life is good for him right now. He's got beautiful children who I see intermittently. They grow fast because when you see them every 4 or 5 years, things change quite fast. But I feel that this is a weight that needs to be removed, not only from me, from him, from our family. 20 years or whatever it's been is way too long. And what I realized yesterday was, when you really look at the possibility of your age at 78, for an example, as I posted yesterday, the urgency of your life, create urgency, because then we work so hard when we know there's a time limit. We work so hard to make sure things happen. And when I looked at that 78 years old as the average man who lives, that only gives me 32 years. 32 years. That's less than my age. Do I want to go another 20 years without knowing who my brother is? Without seeing my family connected? Seeing all these things and comments, and one thing when you get older, you don't want to be looked upon the way you were as a teenager, for an example. But right now, that's all we know of each other. It's who we were 20 years ago. I am completely not that person anymore. We go through stages in life of challenges, and as we move forward, we learn from that stuff, and we grow, and we expand our minds, and we expand our lives. I think we got some work ahead of us if both parties and all parties are interested. But I'm just trying to put out a bridge and see where we can go from here. So, with that being said, I am absolutely grateful for this conference that I've been in. Because what I've learned since I wanted to build a business is that it's a lot deeper than the word business. It's spiritual. It's so deep. And it's so incredible, because it's a whole new person you have to become. It's a growing experience. And it's brought me to this point where I felt that maybe one day it'll happen. Well, you know what? Maybe one day's never come without putting some action and some work into it. As long as you sit back and do nothing, nothing will happen. So as they say, I guess, I'm putting out an olive leaf. I'm putting out my hand. I'm trying to create a bridge. And I hope my brother hears this. And we can, start moving forward. Start being a family. And I got to work out with my daughter too. I got a lot of things. I'm making things happen for the better of all of us. That's my goal. Alright guys, I gotta get ready for this last day and head home to see my family. But let me tell you, the new Bob's coming. Thank you. Talk soon, guys.